Okay, we're about 150 feet below the ridge here on Weiss Mountain. This coal mine looks over into Weiss Run, actually. Should see some posts off to the right side there, laying one standing up and one laying on its side. And right at the front here, right down on the floor, are some posts laying there. Hopefully this is picking that up. You can see the wall there on the left side. Camera's going to bounce a little because I'm on a 10-foot PVC pipe extension with the camera in the mine. I'm not actually in the mine. So I do see some rock fall in the mine. I could tell you from the ceiling of this mine down to the floor has got to be 10 feet tall. And I'm actually 2 feet above the ceiling, the hole that I found to slide this camera down into. So this was a very tall mine. I don't know if you can tell how the coal seam looks like off to the looking off to the left there, how tall that coal seam is. Not exactly sure what you can see on the right side there. I don't see any water in this mine. There was no water seeping out at the entrance either. Okay, the camera is right close to the ceiling right now. I don't know, and it's looking down at about a 45-degree angle to the floor. That's the ceiling right there that you're looking at. Okay, we're going to go in a second time here. I have the camera tilted slightly to the right. Okay, I'm right under the ceiling now. I'm trying to get a view of that right side wall there. I might have said left side when I was talking about some posts, but I do see some posts also on the right side there. Yeah. This this camera's just hanging there on the 10-foot PVC pipe. I'm so high up from the floor, that's why there's a little bit of bounce on the pipe, a flexible 2-inch pipe, PVC. I can't get it all the way down to the floor. Just trying to give you some different views of this mine. We're about a foot below the ceiling right now looking back into this mine. It looks like from the front where you go straight in, it has a slight turn to the right. Again, we're real close to the ceiling. Can't tell how far deep this goes, but it's a dry mine. Big seam of coal, very tall. They really dug a big mine here. I've turned the camera more to the right just to see if there's anything going off to the right there. I'm kind of doing this in the blind, so I can't really see what's over there. So I'm rotating the camera just to see if I could pick up anything. We'll try to enhance the back of the mine there on the computer, see if we pick up anything. Just want to show you this old path here. It's almost gone, but it is an old path that goes down the hill, not up the hill. If you notice out here, look at that bulge on the hillside. That's all the waste from where they dug the mine. That's all the dirt they dug out, because remember, this was a huge mine. I want to show you as you get close to it where I have my equipment here. if you look at this waste pile, you'll see like the shale, little bitty bits of coal. Here's a couple chunks right in here. But this is one big waste pile. That mine's right up in there.